Under the clear skies of Nyanja Village, where the soft glow of the moon bathed the earth in silver light, two best friends, Amina and Zuba, shared a bond stronger than family. They grew up together, weaving dreams of love, happiness, and an unbreakable sisterhood. Amina, graceful and kind, was the heart of the village, while Zuba, sharp and ambitious, was known for her fierce determination. When Amina married Juma, a handsome and respected man in the village, it was a joyous day. Zuba stood beside her friend, beaming with pride. She held Amina's hand tightly, promising to always stand by her side. As the festivities ended and Amina prepared to move into her new home, Zuba made a surprising request. "Amina," she said gently, "let me stay with you for a while. I can help you settle into your new life, cook, clean, and make things easier." Amina's heart swelled with gratitude. "You are the best, Zuba. I couldn't ask for a better friend." Zuba moved into the newlyweds' home, seamlessly blending into their lives. She cooked meals, kept the house clean, and even helped Juma with personal chores. Amina often thanked the stars for having such a devoted friend. But beneath Zuma's helpful facade, a storm brewed. Amina got pregnant and battled with morning sickness. Zuba ensured she lacked nothing, taking care of her and the home by day and Juma by night. At night, when Amina rested from the day's work, Zuba and Juma would meet in secret. Zuba's laughter filled the air, but it was a sound Amina never heard. Even when she sees them together, she never had any suspicion of betrayal because she trusted her dearest husband and best friend. Slowly, whispers of their betrayal began to ripple through the village. One day, Amina came home from her antenatal visit earlier than expected. She was about to enter the house when she overheard a conversation that shook her world. Hidden behind the banana trees, she heard Zuba's voice. "Juma, we are meant to be together. She will never know." Juma replied. His baritone voice echoed into the afternoon air. "We must be careful. She trusts you." Amina's heart shattered. She stumbled back to the house, her mind racing. She wanted to confront them, but couldn't bear the thought of losing everything in one fiery moment. Instead, she withdrew, her laughter silenced, her smile fading. Zuba noticed the change, regarding it as a pregnancy withdrawal mode. She continued her treachery. Amina watched her friend closely from then on. The lovers exchanged loving glances, which broke her heart, but she remained silent. She observed Zuba's unwavering love and care amidst the betrayal and deceit, making up her mind to live for her unborn child as she fell into depression by the day. Each time she asked Zuba to leave, her husband would insist she stays, stating that she needed someone to care for her. Amina lost control of her home to Zuba, who has become a rival in her matrimonial home. Villagers talk in hushed tones, pitying her, some blaming her for her silence. After the birth of her twin girls, Juma abandoned her completely because he had always wanted a baby boy as his first child. In the Nyanga culture, a boy is a testament of a man's strength. One evening, she could no longer bear the long silence and shame. Amina confronted Zuba. Zuba was pregnant with her husband's child. "Why do you want to destroy my marriage, Zuba? You are my best friend," she said, her voice shaky. Zuba stared at Amina disgustingly, replying, "Not anymore, Amina. I'm your co-wife now. If you don't make space for me, then you will move out. My unborn son and I need space." To the villagers' shock, Juma declared Zuba his second wife. The celebration was grand, but Amina's heartache was evident. She stood apart, her face a mask of pain, while Zuba basked in the attention. In the months that followed, Amina became a shadow of herself. She bore the weight of betrayal in silence, and once bright spirits dimmed. Meanwhile, Zuba thrived, her ambitions fulfilled. Her laughter echoed through the compound, a cruel reminder of Amina's loss. As time passed, Amina's pain grew. She avoided Zuba and Juma, retreating into a small hut at the edge of the compound. Though the villagers pitied her, they admired her resilience. She cared for her children and upheld her duties, praying day and night, and never once speaking of the betrayal that had crushed her. By now, Zuma had birthed 2 girls too, with the second child physically challenged. She struggled to regain Juma's love through diabolical means. After things fell apart with the birth of her female children, she visited the village dibia, who gave her some love potions to put in her husband's food. Unknown to her and the dibia had mistakenly switched the potion with poison. She made her husband's best food and placed it on the table while she takes her bath. Suddenly, she heard breaking plates and a muffled scream. She rushed out from the bathroom in a towel wrapped around her waist and saw her daughter lying on the floor groaning in pain with food in her foaming mouth. She held her child to her chest, screaming for help. Just as Juma and other villagers rushed in, she gave up the ghost. Zuma began to confess to the atrocities she committed. The villagers could not control their anger as they almost lynched her. Juma requested she packed her belongings and leave his house. She was also banned from the village forever. She carried the burden of her betrayal. In the quiet months of her life, she often wondered if the cost of her ambition had been too great. Amina and Juma reconciled their differences. She gave birth to a set of twin boys as compensation for her years of pain, which made Juma complete. They lived happily ever after. Amina surrounded by her children. She whispered, "Do not let betrayal steal your joy. Trust wisely and never forget your worth." Amina's story became a cautionary tale in Nyanja, a reminder of the fragility of trust and the enduring power of friendship and betrayal. Under the same moonlight, where their friendship had once thrived, the villagers told the tale. Their voices echoed through the night, ensuring that Amina's pain and Zuba's betrayal would never be forgotten. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring and suspenseful tales. What would you have done in Amina's place? Let us know in the comments. Bye.